Good morning, lawn and garden lovers. BW here again. Flower gardening was a blast for me last year. It was so easy and rewarding that I'm excited to get started on it again this year. I ordered a bunch of flowers from the church. They sell them to generate funding for one of their youth organizations. It's a fantastic cause, and they add so much beauty to my lawn and garden. Here's what I have this year. There are several Coleus, purple petunias, pink passion petunias, Salvia, several begonia, an assortment of impatiens, calibrachoa, and a couple of others. First, let's separate the shady ones from the sunny ones, and spread these old pots out to get an idea of where things are going. I've been container gardening for years, but last year was the first time I ever tried flower gardening. This steppy thing really works well as a potting bench. I think I'll start with the bigger pots. I just reuse the old potting soil. First, I add some fertilizer. Oh yeah, pull any weeds out of the pot if there are any. Loosen the soil and mix it all up. That's all the fertilizer the plants need for the whole season. I don't measure the amount of fertilizer I use, but it's about 3 or 4 heaping teaspoons, depending on the container size. The amount isn't critical, just mix it into the soil. I have more plants than pots, so I'll need to put more than one in some of these larger containers. I don't know my flowers very well, so I'll learn as I go. My biggest problem right now is that I don't know how tall or big some of these get, so I don't know which ones I can plant together. Maybe by next year, I'll have a better idea of which plants can go together. I'm using starter fertilizer for grass seed I have left over. You could also use any other standard 10-10-10 garden fertilizer you can find. Organic fertilizers may not go to work right away, and generally work best in the second half of the summer. The plants come with netting on the soil. Some people take it off, some leave it on. My advice would be to take it off if the soil holds together for you, and leave it on if the soil falls apart. These seem to be holding together for me, so I'll take them off. I'll just give them some water now, to give them a good start. There, that was easy work, and it didn't take me very long, only about an hour, including setup and cleanup. I planted some more impatiens in a large pot in the front of the house, along with a couple of begonias and some creeping jenny. Let me introduce you to my new flower garden. Impatiens, impatiens, impatiens and begonia orange, Coleus velvet red and begonia yellow, Begonia groovy orange, Calibrachoa yellow and Begonia big rose, Impatiens and sedum lemon ball, Coleus Kong rose, Salvia, Petunia purple, Begonia groovy orange, Impatiens, Calibrachoa yellow and Begonia big rose, Petunia pink passion and Angelonia archangel, and more Petunia purple. Here's a photo I took near the end of July of some petunias I started from seed this year. You can see the flower garden in the background. Notice how well those petunias are doing as well. Here's the front planter on August 9th. The Impatiens have overgrown the Begonias, but you can still see them in there if you look closely. I like how the creeping Jenny overflows the pot. On September 16th, some of the flowers are past their peak and very mature at this point. The Petunias and Calibrachoa are losing their blooms. The Coleuses are flowering, but the Begonias and Impatiens are still doing well. Oops, these Impatiens need some water. One of these years, I hope to capture some footage when the whole garden is peaking, but it's so hard to do when each type of plant peaks at a different time. Now get out there and have some fun in your garden, and remember, you can do it.